one thing. I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to coin after I say one thing. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W tonight?
Who it is?
Brian, you ready?
What's up? Did you start already?
I did.
Whoops. Oh yeah, you did start. Shit. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Oh man, yeah, just off to a hot start. Yeah. So what is already week 7 now? Is this what we're doing?
Yeah, week 7. It is week 7.
Halfway through the season. NBA starts in a week, less than a week.
It goes so fast. I mean, the football season's the shortest season of the year, or the shortest sports season, so it feels like it always goes fast. But this year specifically, I don't know what it is. It feels different. I know why it feels different for me, but it also, it's going fast as shit. I heard someone say that we're a third of the way through already.
Why does it feel different for you?
Because the Bengals suck. Like, we don't need to go over. Like, that's why. Like, it's not the same. Like, it sucks. It's not fun.
I'll tell you what. This has been a really weird year.
Yes.
Everyone's been posting about no one knows who the best team in the league is, and there's been, I think I've seen 4 or 5 different top 10 rankings, and they're all different, and they're all just kind of out there, and a lot of in the moment takes, and a lot of who's hot now takes. And that's kind of like what I was struggling with all week was, how am I going to do my top 10? What's the criteria? Meaning, am I going to do it with who's playing best now? Am I going to do it for Super Bowl odds? Because that's all that really matters, right? Like, who cares who's playing well now? Because, like, the Colts are 5-1, but I'd want to see them in the playoffs.
So do you know who has, like, by win percentage, who the top 3 teams are? Can you list them?
What is it? Bucks, Colts. I think that's it, right?
Bucks, Colts, and Steelers, technically, because they're 4-1.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have thought 6 weeks into the season, those would be your 3 teams with the best records?
I saw a lot of Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers, Peyton Manning.
Yeah, it is.
Who am I missing?
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers. Ben Roethlisberger for Steelers. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I saw a lot of "Is it 2007 again?" memes. But so after the Thursday night game where the Eagles, I know you want to talk to me about the Eagles. After that terrible loss to the Giants, it is a division game, so it's all played different. You did text me earlier today saying that you wanted Bengals money line, which is insane. But
short week, division games, short week are tough.
That's what I'm saying.
Road. They're
well,
hard.
That's what I'm saying with the Eagles. Like, that's what happened to them.
Exactly.
Here's my thing. Who, if you were to bet right now, the final 4 teams in the playoffs, 2 AFC, 2 NFC, who would you pick?
NFC right now, I think I would go.
Not right now.
Oh,
at the end of the year.
Like if I'm picking for end of the year right now, I'd probably still go Eagles, and I think I'd go Bucks. I think I would go Bucks.
Okay.
No, I'm taking it back.
What about AFC?
No, taking it back. Lions. Give me
Lions over the Bucks.
Yes.
All right.
Lions
what about AFC?
Chiefs. As much as it pains me.
Yeah.
And AFC sucks. Probably Bills, just because.
All right. So
probably Chiefs Bills.
It's amazing that you said that. So I'm going to give my top 10 right now of who I think, this is for the Super Bowl, not who's the best now, who I think can win the Super Bowl for the most part. I got Chiefs 1, Eagles 2, Bucks 3, Lions 4, Bills 5. That's my top 5.
Oh, so I literally named all 5 teams.
Yeah, you did. That's why I started laughing. I'm like, this is perfect.
That's funny.
Okay, then 6 Rams, 7 Colts, 8 Packers, 9 Seahawks, 10 Steelers.
Wow.
What don't
I
you
think
like
they
about that?
just no. I don't. It's not that I don't like anything. It's just you're listening for AFC teams, and it's Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, and Colts. Like
Yeah,
that's
and
it.
those are weak.
Those are weak. Those are like
I
eight.
almost put the Colts at 9.
I still think I agree with you. I don't think they're obviously winning. They're playing really well. I just don't trust it. I don't believe in it fully yet. Like I believe they're a
Yeah,
good team, but like I need to see it for long stretches of time. I need to see them beat like a Chiefs or something, or like a Lions, or I don't know what their schedule is, but I need to see them play a top tier team. I know they almost beat the Rams, but Rams weren't even in your list, right? Were they on that list? The Rams?
yeah, they're 6.
Were they 6? Okay. They almost beat the Rams. Probably should have beat the Rams, but they didn't. So like I want to see them beat a good team before I fully buy in on the Colts. So it's just weird, man. You're so right. It's such a weird year. But you trust, to your point, you trust the guys who have been there and done it before, which is why those are your top 5, at least at this point in the season.
Well, and also I feel like a lot of people wrote off the Chiefs after 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I mean, the Ravens are dead. I mean, they were everyone's favorite this year. The Bills have beat what are they? They're 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah, and the 4 wins they have, those teams have 4 total wins.
Yeah, who is it? It's Ravens. Is it Jets? They beat the Jets? I think they beat the Jets.
Ravens, Dolphins. Is it Jets?
I think it's Jets. I thought there was an 0-6 team on there.
Well, they're the only 0-6 team, right?
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking Jets. Yeah, so it's Ravens, Jets, Dolphins, Saints. Four of the worst 6 teams right now in the NFL, probably. You could throw the Browns and Bengals in that group, and those are probably your bottom 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then you lose the Patriots at home.
Yep.
And then you lose the Falcons this past week. You get destroyed by the Falcons.
Yeah, and what's interesting about the Falcons is they lose. They lose 30-0 against the Panthers.
God, that is insane. That was like
do you,
2 or 3.
Do you know what they're ranked? Do you know what they're ranked offensively and defensively? First defensively, second offensively.
Yeah, I knew they were up there for both of them. Nuts.
And they're not my top 10.
How do you lose 30-0 to the Panthers?
That's what I mean. Like a game like that, that's brutal.
But that's why they're not in your top 10, right? Is because like that means something.
100%. It's got to. I mean, I understand you can get hot, but I mean, do you trust? Would you put the Falcons in your top 10?
No, not right now. Not right now. No. I think they're just outside of it.
I agree. Yeah, they're knocking on the door, but I wouldn't put them over the Broncos. I wouldn't put them over the Chargers.
Yeah, I'd probably put them in the same category as both those teams, like in that same tier, same group.
I agree, but if I'm betting, I think I'd bet the Chargers, and that's like a toss-up.
Yeah,
I'd for sure bet the Broncos over them, though.
I could do Broncos. Chargers, just so many injuries. They should have lost to the Dolphins last week too, like the Chargers. I think the Chargers have a tough game this week too. So,
who do they play this week?
I thought I saw it was a tough game because I thought they could lose. The Justin Herbert MVP train really died down after those first 3 weeks. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
they play the Colts.
He's got people. Oh,
that'll be a fun
good game.
Yeah, that'll be a fun game.
It's in LA. That's a good one.
That'll be a fun game. But yeah, sorry to go back to the Falcons real quick with the Panthers. I saw someone tweet or post something along the lines of like, maybe it's Jordan Schultz. It's time to take Atlanta seriously as a top contender in the NFC. And the rebuttal was, you can't lose 30-0 against the Panthers and be considered a top team in the NFC. Like it just. Panthers are 3-3. Panthers have shown something the last couple weeks. Like they're on this Bryce Young roller coaster where he plays well, he doesn't, he plays well. Like it's one of those worst case scenarios where you don't know if you want to keep him as your franchise quarterback or not. I think they probably will. I think he's shown enough promise that you can, but I still don't think you can lose 30-0 to the Panthers. And 3 weeks ago,
they lost to the Cardinals. They lost to the Patriots. They got destroyed by the Patriots.
Patriots are solid though.
Yeah, and then they lost to the Jags, which I don't know what the Jags are.
So I was going to ask you, because you gave your top 10, you obviously had the Colts and Steelers in there from the AFC. Where would you put the Jags and Patriots on your list?
15. Jags 15. I like the Patriots, probably 13.
Yeah, I was thinking 12, 13, somewhere in that range. Like just
I did say
outside
that
the
they're
top
my
10.
dark horse to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you did. Which
And Drake May. Drake May's pretty good.
Drake May looks fantastic. He looks like
Yeah.
far and away the best quarterback from the draft class last year, which is crazy.
I was gonna say there's a lot of redrafting of that class, and would you change anything?
I probably would. I think you probably don't take Caleb. I think you've seen enough now where you probably don't take Caleb Williams first.
Everyone talks about his upside like he's going to be the greatest quarterback of all time.
I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be a startup. Like I think he's better than any quarterback Chicago's had, but I don't think he's going to get
much.
Well, then right, exactly. They've never had a 4,000-yard passer in their franchise's history.
That's crazy.
Which is nuts, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's going to ever. I don't think he'll crack that like top 5 superstar. While given the quarterbacks in there right now, I think Drake May could if he continues. Like he's athletic enough, but he isn't super dependent on his legs. So good. Yeah. I would probably. Maybe it's recency bias just because Drake May has looked so good and Jaden Daniels hasn't looked great. Like he had a rough. I know he threw 3 touchdown passes against the Bears, but had some bad turnovers in that game. Yeah, but as I was going to say, he's been hurt, so it's hard to you don't want to take it for granted. I know he sprained knee, not going to be 100%. But I'd probably take Drake May first right now. And I think there's a lot of people who felt that way coming out of college, but it was just hard to put him based on like the media buzz, hard to put him ahead of Caleb Williams. But I think I'd go Drake May. I think if that was someone running a team, I think that's who I would want as my quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. He seems more durable than Jaden Daniels. He seems more consistent than Caleb Williams. He's obviously better than Penix, obviously better than J.J. McCarthy. I mean, it's a pretty good draft class, though.
It's a great draft class. The reason I like him is because he's still athletic, though. Like, it's not like he's not an athlete back there. Like, he can still use his feet. He can still scramble. He can still make plays on the run. Penix is interesting to me. I don't know how I feel about Penix. He's got a cannon.
He only throws fastballs.
I was gonna say, he's got a
tightest spiral I've ever seen. It's insane.
But I think there's some accuracy stuff there, and he's not he's mobile, but he really is not much of a runner. He's not.
I don't think they want him to run because he was so injury prone in college.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
His knee exploded in college.
Yeah, that's probably fair. He got hurt a couple times in college, didn't he?
Yeah.
But
he's playing well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else happened. I mean, okay, so basically going back to the Eagles thing, did you have any specific questions about that?
Well, what I want to talk about is we were texting about it during the game on Thursday. You gave a pretty passionate talk about how you thought everyone was overreacting about the Eagles, and then about 10 minutes into the game, you sent me a text and said, "Do the Eagles stink?" 10 minutes into that game against the Giants, and I was like, all right, let's save it for the pod. Let's talk about it. So do you feel any differently than what you talked last week in terms of your conviction in they're going to be fine, everyone's overreacting after that loss to the Broncos? Obviously, it didn't look great against the Giants, but again, the short division road games favor, regardless of the team and the records, typically favors the home team, especially. I think in the AFC North, they're 2-9, the road teams on Thursday night in division. So regardless, and that's Cleveland's won a couple of those games. It's anybody. So I think that's a big part of it. So I wanted to know, are you walking back what you said last week? Or are you sticking by it?
You know what? If we did this podcast last Friday, I would have walked it back. But after what I saw and what people have been saying, and how people change so quickly week to week this is kind of what I said last week is the first question I asked you was who's your top 4, who's your final 4 in the playoffs, and if the Eagles make the final 4, what are we even talking about? That's still a successful season.
Yeah,
obviously you want to win a Super Bowl, but coming off of a Super Bowl, I don't know, man. Do you expect your team to win every year? No,
it's so hard.
No
to
one
get
does.
Back. It's so hard to get back.
And so I understand the main goal is, to be a dynasty, and it is to be the Patriots. It is to be the Chiefs. but that's almost impossible. And we've only seen 2 of those.
Yeah.
So I mean, new OC, we got to see what's happening. A lot of people are saying like they're tipping plays and they're very predictable on offense. So maybe some of this stuff will fix itself. I mean, they're 4-2. They started off 2-2 last year, won the Super Bowl. It does feel like 2 years ago when they went 10-1 and then they just lost 6 in a row and got beat in the first round of the playoffs. It does have a little bit of that, but with having the experience of winning, I feel like they'll be able, like Nick Sirianni will be able to turn it around. That's all I'll say.
Okay. I think that's a very reasonable and rational explanation. That's like, I like your point of saying if we would have done this Friday. Sometimes I wish we did do these like immediately after games, because you would get like you get good sound bites. I think you'd get good feedback. Like clips. If we did these after Bengals games, like,
I mean, you'd be fucking hammered. So
I mean, if we would have done it last year after Bengals games, yikes, it would have been terrible. Like, so it's good. But I like that we wait because it lets you think. I like that we wait because it lets you think and rationalize, and it's just long enough where you're bought back in. You've calmed down. That you're on to the next week. It's so much more of like trying to forget about what happened the week before. But it also puts in perspective, like you watch other games and you see other teams doing the same shit, and it's like, all right, this is everyone. It's not just we're not going to win every game. That's not how it's going to be.
Well, it's like the Bills game. Like I texted you the first quarter. Josh Allen's so good.
Yeah,
he didn't play good the rest of the game. He
sucked the rest of the game.
Yeah, I was like, damn. All right, well, I thought we were going to see a shootout, and the Bills just didn't come to play. But they're considered they're in my top 5.
They need wide receiver, man. They need wide receiver.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of AJ Brown to the Bills content.
Yeah. So, question: like, I texted you this. Do you think they will even entertain trading AJ Brown?
I think they'd have to get another player back, and probably a defensive player, or a blocking tight end. But I don't think they'll trade AJ Brown. I think they like how strong of a unit and how good of a team they have, and I don't think they need to make any moves. Like why make moves? Yeah. Just clean some stuff up. But I think the Bills need to go after like Calvin Ridley.
Yeah. So just real quick on the Eagles, Howie I think sometimes makes moves just to make moves to like spice up his life a little bit. Like that's kind of feels like a Howie thing to do. Just like I'm kind of bored, I'll make a trade. But no, I don't think they'll trade AJ Brown. I know there's a bunch of rumors flying today about trade deadline heating up, which is in like 2 weeks, or I think it's November 2nd, so it's 2-3 weeks.
Damn.
Crazy, right? Almost halfway through the season. But I think you're right. I think the Bills need to go after Waddle's name's out there. Who is the God? Why am I drawing a blank? Jacoby Myers' name is out there as a potential trade target.
He asked for a trade earlier too.
Yep. So those are the 2 big names that got thrown out today of potential trade targets. Like I think they need someone to go with Khalil Shakir. They just they don't have Keon Coleman. We talked about it week 1.
He stinks.
Maybe he finally broke out, and maybe this was his coming. But then we realized the Ravens defense just is that bad, and so that probably played a big role in it. But he hasn't done anything since then that I can remember. So I think they need to take some of that pressure off Josh Allen. They have a decent line. They have some pieces on the defense, but defense isn't playing well. He needs someone else besides. Like Dalton Kincaid didn't play on Monday, and you felt it. Like he didn't have his primary weapon, at least from this year.
He's their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think they could really – I think it would make a big difference for the Bills if they could pick up a wide receiver.
No, I 100% agree. And they just look bad. But I think they're going to turn around too. I mean, it's so – we're talking now it's already week 7, but it's still very early. But we're in it. So now's like the last couple of weeks were the time – get the bad losses out, and now this is the time you turn it around. So I think the Bills will be fine. Yep. It is a little concerning just to see how much they've struggled against bad teams, and then they just lose to mediocre teams. And I would say Patriots and Atlanta are mediocre.
I would put them slightly above mediocre. I think that the Patriots have one of the easiest schedules left in the NFL too. So like I can see them going on a run and having that win against the one win against the Bills already is huge. Worst case scenario, they split that. And they have a very easy schedule the rest of the season. So like I can easily see them winning 10, 11 games.
Yeah, they play the Titans this week. They go Titans, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets, Bengals, Giants. It's 2 tough games between Falcons and Bucks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
That's it.
All right. So what else do we have? Jets stink. Why do the Jets always? Why are they so bad?
Dude,
like that
I don't know.
Jets game was one of the worst games I've ever watched.
I know.
Oh, it was boring.
So bad. It was so bad.
Should we even talk about it? Probably not.
No, I think we skip it.
Jacoby Brissett just turning the clock back, or
so I know a lot of people were talking about how like it's a Kyler Murray thing. Like I saw a lot of tweets. Where's Kyler going to be next year? Odds for where Kyler's going to play next year. I think that again, Cardinals I think are just a team in dysfunction. A couple bad losses this year, games they should have won. Titans game specifically.
That was so bad.
And the stuff going on with their head coach and stuff like that. So like Cardinals feels like
bad too.
Yeah, did they? That's right. But they stayed competitive in this game against Daniel Jones, and like we were just talking about it, Colts in your number 7 on your top 10 list. Why though?
Yeah, but no one thinks the Colts are going to win this Super Bowl.
That's true. No, I think a lot of people, kind of like I said at the beginning, I think there's a lot of people who aren't believers in the Colts yet. Still need to see it a little bit more. But I'm actually curious what ends up happening there long term with Kyler Murray. Like I think it's something that not a great contract. He hasn't lived up. I think he's making $50 million a year. Like he has or 47.5, 48. He's just outside or top 10 paid quarterback in the NFL, or right around it. So I am curious what they do there.
Where would he go?
I don't know. I would need to look at his contract. Like, can they get out of it, or would they need to trade?
I'm looking at teams who would need a quarterback. I mean, the Jets.
Saints, Jets would be a good one. I mean, I think Justin Fields is done. Like, I think not to talk about that game too much, but I think he blew his last opportunity as an NFL starter, and he's getting paid pretty hefty for the performance he's thrown out there. Which
9 for 17 for 45 yards.
It's bad.
45 yards.
Took 9 sacks too.
Man, Broncos defense is good, but not that.
Broncos defense is good, but that was worse than Jake Browning did against the Broncos, which was hard to do.
Oh, here we go.
And
that's pretty tough.
But so Kyler Murray, Dolphins, if they move on from Tua, could be fun.
But then where would Tua go? Jets?
I don't think Tua is going to be a starter much longer.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Do
you
back up Lamar?
He could.
I just don't know where he'd go. I mean, maybe Vegas. Move on from Geno.
I think he'd. Yeah, Geno. That's not a bad one actually, just because of how bad Geno's been this year. But all these guys are on like big contracts. It's hard to move off these guys with these contracts. Like you're kind of stuck. I know. It will be interesting to see this offseason, though. Saints is another one. Spencer Rattler, though, man, I think he's looked better than a lot of these. Like I think he's playing well.
He looks pretty good, man.
He does.
Yeah, he's starting to come into his own.
He looks good enough to where if you're the Saints, you don't feel the need to draft a quarterback next year in a weak quarterback class. You know what I mean?
I think you need to. Is the quarterback class good this year?
I think it was supposed to be, but I don't think it's like a lot of these years where it's not panning out to be what a lot of people thought. I saw this tweet, though, and I think this is true. If Spencer Rattler was a first or early second round pick, there would be he would be being talked about so much more than, what was he, a 6th or 7th round pick 2 years ago?
5th.
Was he a 5th round pick? So if he was a first, end of the, like if he was where Jackson Dart got taken, or like early second, there would be so much buzz around him, and there would be no question that you pass on a quarterback for next year and let him develop. But because he's a 5th, like, does it matter that he's a 5th round pick? I get it. It's like your draft pedigree, where world
I
when
never
he got
think that
drafted.
matters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But teams do.
I know. That's what's crazy. These guys who are first-round picks get, a million chances, even though they've shown 3 or 4 times that at 3 or 4 teams it's not going to work. But a Spencer Rattler, he has 2 bad games. He's fucked. He's screwed.
You know what's crazy? The guy they drafted this year is a year older than Spencer Rattler.
Tyler Shaw or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Shuck, yeah.
Shuck. It's spelled like Shaw, though, right? It's like S.
Yeah, Shaw. We shouldn't, honestly. We all need to stop. It's Shuck. Or it's Shaw.
Shaw.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, whatever.
Change your last name, dude. It's like the Bijan thing. It's like, bro, just fucking change it.
It's funny.
Anyway.
But yeah, he's in. Yeah. He was Spencer Rattler's
actually been pretty solid.
He was huge at Oklahoma before.
He was a big recruit.
Yeah, but he was
bounced around so many places.
I remember his high school tape.
South Carolina.
He was like the big deal in high school. Like he was the guy that everyone wanted, and then he got benched for Caleb Williams, and the rest of his story was written. So that's one I just think is interesting that we haven't talked about much. That I think he's balling out, and I think there's opportunity for him to be a starting quarterback going forward.
Yeah, I mean their team just stinks, so he's not really playing with much. I mean, Chris Olave is like a flick to the head to being done for his career. And
Olave, another one who's getting thrown out there for trades this year. They're opening up their stance to trade him just because they stink. He needs a contract, and he's injury prone. So that one would make sense to me too. Steelers.
That's a good
Steelers would make sense. Olave would make a lot of sense to Steelers.
Yeah, no, I agree. What about your boy Callahan getting fired?
Oh, I mean, it makes so much sense. Like, have you seen all these charts of like the Bengals and Titans from all these different offensive like rankings? They're in the same quadrant, like the lower left where you don't want to be on all these charts, and everyone else is kind of spread out through the middle. I saw one that said today, Zach Taylor's coaching tree, and it was the 2 of them, and then it was like everyone else. And they were in the worst position possible. So I feel bad for him. He's a good dude. I think he got put in like Titans are kind of a little bit dysfunctional. They're hiring GMs, firing them after a year, going through a lot of turnover. Once he gave up.
Did you hear that stat?
What was the stat?
The last 6 out of 8 first overall quarterbacks taken, their coaches got fired the next year.
Nuts. It's crazy.
Like you're signing up to lose your job.
Crazy.
Like who wants to go? Like who's Tennessee going to hire? Who do you think?
I don't know. I think they'll go offensive mind, obviously, because I think they're going to lean into the whole Cam Ward thing. So
you think they'll go like a young guy? They're going to go like a guy like Mike McCarthy.
I think they'll go a young guy. I think they'll go.
Really?
I think they'll try and do the Brian Callahan experiment again, just with a different coach. Maybe like a Joe Brady or something.
I've heard that.
Yeah, Joe Brady, or I've seen a lot of people say Matt Nagy getting a second chance, which I think would be.
I heard about that.
I don't know if you're a Titans fan, if you would love that, just because it failed miserably in Chicago.
Everything fails miserably in Chicago.
That's true, and that's the thing is like there's certain organizations where it just doesn't work out. Seem to ever work out, regardless of who it is, or players or coaches. But yeah, I feel
like Dan
bad.
Quinn.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and it's worked out for him now with Washington.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. I think he's in a shitty situation. I think he's on the Bengals sidelines within 3 weeks because him and Zach Taylor are like best friends. But I'm not surprised.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, he will be. He'll be back. Which is fine. He's a good coach. It's just shitty, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Bad situation.
Bad situation, but I want Zach Taylor to. I'm ready for Zach to go because like this is what we're used to. I remember Titans fans were all excited when they hired Brian Callahan, and I think a lot of Bengals fans were like,
I mean, getting rid of Vrabel for that.
I know, it sucks.
Is wild.
But I saw a stat. Vrabel was like, in his last 24 games, was like 6-18. Callahan was like 4-19 through his last 23 games.
Yeah, but Vrabel had the corpse of Ryan Tannehill, no receivers.
He had Derrick Henry,
and
though.
I think like 2 years before that, they were the 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah, that's true. They were like 7-4 too, and then they fell apart the one year.
At some point, you need like I understand the Bengals. Like it's annoying that they stick with the guy, but if you have, see now this is going to contradict what I'm going to say. If you have some kind of success, you got to stick with your guy.
Yeah,
but man, I'm with you on the Zach Taylor thing. Man, that sucks. I just contradicted myself like that, but I just don't know if he's a good coach or he just has good players. I mean, I feel like you just need to know the difference.
I think this year is finally showing its true colors. He's what is he? He's like 6-15 or something without Joe Burrow, or maybe worse than that because they went 2-4, like 6-20 or something without Joe Burrow. Like it's ridiculous. Like that's part of it. Is like it's always hard when you lose your star quarterback. But like we were texting back and forth about it this week. Like the 49ers. How many guys do they have hurt? They're 4-2. They're still finding ways to win. Like they make it easy on their quarterback when they can.
Cardinals.
They don't Cardinals. You need to find a way to. Yeah, you need to find a way to be competitive when your quarterback goes down. Like that's the whole point of this. Like people are going to miss games. People are going to get hurt. Like that's what it is. And I don't think he can do it. And he's a nice guy, but I think he's 7 years in now.
You have to say he's a nice guy. I mean, you're out.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
I think this game, Bengals play Thursday night. This is the season for them. If they lose this game, season's over. Season's over anyway. Like, what are we talking about? Like, they're not going to win. They're going to have to win 10, 11 games. He looked pretty good, man.
You see the Tomlin quote?
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I love it.
Me too. I love Mike Tomlin. It sucks he's on the Steelers, but
I know.
God, if he was a Bengals head coach, that'd be incredible.
He would be. Yeah, I would. But I feel like we didn't have Mike Tomlin. We had like a Mike Tomlin light with Marvin Lewis. Like I felt like they were pretty similar.
No, dude. Marvin Lewis is not. He did not have the swagger Mike Tomlin has.
Definitely not the swagger, but
I mean, he's like the Timu Mike Tomlin, if we want to go with that.
There you go, Timu Mike Tomlin. I like that. Timu Mike Tomlin. I'm trying to find his record without Joe Burrow. Fuck.
Who, Zach Taylor?
He went 2-14. Yeah, he went 2-14 year one. So there's 14 losses. He's got 4 losses this year. 2-18.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's like 5-22 or something. Like it's fucking ridiculous. So fucking
I feel like this is my best man speech at your wedding.
It's starting to. Yeah, I need to relax. I need to stop freaking myself out. But yeah. So other game we want to talk about, Chiefs Lions. That was kind of a surprise. I think we were both on the Lions. Right when you think you figure it out.
I was on the Lions, and then I was like, man, are the Chiefs going to lose 3 in a row? Was it 3 in a row?
No, it was only no. Because they beat the Giants.
Are they going to go 2-4?
2-4.
And I should have known. We should have known.
We definitely should have known. Definitely.
I placed a bet, Chiefs to cover, and I think I had. Did I have Chiefs to cover? No, Lions to win.
Mm-hmm.
Lions money line, and Travis Kelce touchdown. And I had another bet ready to go before we talked about it. We talked about it. I'm like, yeah, I think the Lions are better. And the other bet I had was Chiefs to cover, Sam Laporta touchdown, and that would have hit. It hurts. You just muted yourself, but yeah, this is how that season is going.
Am I unmuted now?
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts.
That's brutal.
Yeah. All right, so I found his record without Joe Burrow. Sorry to go back to it. What is it?
Here we go.
Yes, I was off. I was pretty far off.
7-19.
4-30-1.
Wow. That's so bad. Usually you exaggerate.
I under-exaggerated, clearly.
You way under-exaggerated. That's insane. I mean, I get it. You're not going to have the best record without your starting quarterback, but 4-30-1 is bad. Who is a tie to?
I don't know. I remember them tying at some point over the last couple of years. I can't remember who it was against, though. Oh, the Eagles. They tied the Eagles. No, that was with Joe Burrow. God, who was it with? I don't remember. But that's funny as shit. I under-exaggerated.
Yeah, that never happens. Anything else on the Lions? Are you worried about the Lions?
No, I'm not worried about the Lions. I think once again we saw in that game some questionable calls. No penalty.
You mean no calls against the Chiefs?
No, 0 calls against the Chiefs.
Can we talk about the refs? I completely forgot about this, but it was a big topic at the end of Pat McAfee's show yesterday of how bad some of the refs are.
Mm-hmm.
And you know it when you're watching these games. Yeah. Like there's some games where you're just like, what is going on?
Some of these games are unwatchable.
So many flags. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Chiefs, no penalties. That's crazy. That's happened like once since 1963 or 64 or something like that.
Yeah, it was I saw something. It was like second team since 1970 to have no penalties, no turnovers, and like one punt or something, like something insane like that.
And when the first team, the Chiefs?
Yes. I don't know. It might have been. Probably was.
I think it was 2019.
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
But yes. So there was also a study done. I think it was by the Utah whatever. I can't remember what it was. But
I know them.
Yeah. You know them? Utah?
Yeah, the Utah whatevers.
The Utah whatevers. That showed that there might be some, favorable calls that have gone to the Chiefs since 2019.
What are you saying?
I think the Chiefs get the benefit of the doubt. I do.
No, okay, but what was the study?
It was a study that was basically showing. It was a study that was done that talked about here. Let me pull it up. That talked about. It was from UTEP. From 2015 to 2023, data shows the Chiefs have statistically benefited from slanted officiating, especially in the playoffs. Researchers found penalties versus Chiefs opponents were more likely to be subjective, cover more yardage, and led to more first downs.
Very vague, but I'm sure it gets more detailed.
Yeah, I mean it's a whole thing, but that was just like the highlights.
I mean, I believe it. Everyone sees it. It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Everyone said the same thing about the Patriots.
And I think it's one of those things that, like, I don't even know if it's done on purpose, but I think it's like I do think there is something that, like, when you're a good team, when you're the, poster child of the NFL, like, it just kind of happens. Like, I don't think it's necessarily done on purpose, but it's just part of it.
NBA.
Yeah, it's just part of it. Like, it's just part of how these sports are played when you're doing, when there's human error involved. And I think there's definitely some times where it's slanted towards the popular team, betting favorite, whatever. I think it makes
popular team, home team. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, I'm not worried about the Lions. I think they'll be fine.
And go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say now. I know you stopped. I was going to say the MVP favorite and the Super Bowl favorite is now Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
It's crazy. I know Mahomes is having a better year than he's had the last few years from like the stat standpoint. I still think like you look at what Baker's doing with the Buccaneers and like.
But it's flipped so much. 2 weeks ago, Josh Allen was minus 125 to win MVP.
Yeah. He was still favored to go into the Monday night game too, and then kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Now he's not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Baker. I think Baker should win it if he stays healthy. I mean, this guy. He needs to say that team is just walking injuries.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and he's doing it with this past week. It was like Mike Evans was out, Godwin was out, Ibuka was out, Bucky Irving's out.
Win MVP.
Yeah, seriously. That was an unbelievable catch he made.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
They were chanting MVP, and he thought it was for him. And he's like, why?
He's like, I haven't done anything all year. Sterling Shepard's like, they're talking about Baker, man.
Yeah, I love that, though. I love his confidence in thinking that it was for him.
No, the self-awareness, thinking like, dude, I haven't done shit. I'm the sixth receiver on this team.
But that's why Baker, I think, is like everyone's getting hurt around him. Like he's essentially like some of those plays he made in that game. He's carrying his team to their like a lot of game-winning drives, a lot
third
of
and 15
scramble. Like that was nuts. Like, I'm just surprised he's not getting a little bit more love. I get Patrick Mahomes is I think he's won 2 MVPs, maybe 3. I think maybe 3. He's won 3 Super Bowls. Like, but there's other players you can pick from besides like him and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
right.
No, I get it, man. I get it, but I mean, it's not like Mahomes isn't playing in an MVP caliber.
No, he's playing. I think this has been his better year of the last couple, for sure.
And he's running more. I mean, he had 4 total touchdowns, 3 passing, 1 rushing.
Yep.
Last week against everyone's favorite team of the week. The Lions were number 1 in every whatever the fuck they're called, top 10
power
rankings. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no,
I mean,
I don't disagree. And I think he has 4 or 5 rushing touchdowns this year already. Like he is using his legs more. I don't know. I'm just surprised to see him at the top again already. That's all. I think
you hate it so much.
I think there's other odds. Can we also talk about how the Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl were essentially same odds as Baltimore Ravens?
Yeah, I just think that they're the Ravens are expecting everyone back, and then possibly going on a run. I mean, they have a bye week this week, and let's see who they have next.
Easy schedule. They have a very easy schedule the rest of the season.
Okay, the Ravens go Bears week 8, Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Pats, Packers, Steelers. I mean, if they win 4 in a row coming out of this bye,
which they can,
they're 5-5, and I think 9-8 gets in the playoffs.
Yeah, probably 9-8.
And if they're fully healthy, who knows, man? Lamar's so good.
So they can only lose 3 more games. You got the Steelers twice.
Yep.
Let's say they split those just because it feels like they always lose a game. You know, those games are always tight. You got the Packers in there. Let's say that's a loss. I just don't know if their defense can hold up against the Packers offense. And then you got between like the Patriots, 2 Bengals, Bears look a little bit better. Between those 4, who am I kidding? They're going to be the Bengals twice.
Bears week 8.
Yeah,
that's at the start. So I think if they lose, the Bears, season's over.
Yeah, because then it's done. You're like, I have 6 losses. You kind of lose all
you have to run the table.
Traction. Yeah, you lose all traction. Yeah, that's a good point. You need to start winning now. I think you're right. But it's doable. Like I think they still have over a 50% chance. Last I saw to make the playoffs, which again is crazy at 1-5. But it shows to how 1 good Lamar Jackson is, and we know he's coming back. And 2, how
the
bad
next
he
5
is.
games, they should win.
Yes, they'll probably be favored in all 5.
They will.
Yeah.
I mean, Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals.
Yeah. Browns always play them tough too for some reason. I get division, but
yeah, they're not beating them. They're not beating them.
No.
I don't even think the Browns can beat them with Cooper Rush.
No. Browns look terrible.
Especially
Joe
after
Flacco.
Dylan Gabriel throws it fucking 68 times. Did you see that? You see how many times he threw the ball?
No, but I believe it.
He threw it like 50. I think it was the actual number was like 55.
Let me see. Really? They had Dylan Gabriel throw the ball 52. Holy shit.
52.
That's insane.
He went like 29 for 52.
And they only had 17 carries. What the hell were they doing?
Yeah. Not winning games, tell you that.
Yikes.
All right. Who's your player of the week?
Player of the week. This week. Can you guess? I like it when you try and guess.
It's probably Bijan.
No, but I thought about Bijan originally, but I didn't do Bijan. Rico Dowdle.
Is it Rico Dowdle? Yeah.
It's got to be Rico.
Give me a second guess.
I didn't pick him last week. I went defensive player last week, but back-to-back weeks doing what he did, over 200 scrimmage yards, a couple touchdowns. I think he had 2 touchdowns, didn't he? A receiving and a rushing. Here, I'll pull up his stats.
That's a good
pull
question.
Up his stats real quick. He had 30 carries for 183 yards with a long of 15. Like, that's nuts that he had 183 yards with a long of 15.
Can I play devil's advocate here?
No.
Okay. Keep going.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Against the Cowboys defense?
Yeah, sure. But it was a revenge game. So I love it.
Hold on. Who played the Cowboys the week before? It was I'm pretty sure they ran wild against them too.
I'm sure they did. I don't care.
Where the fuck is it? I'm just giving you shit for your pick because I think it should be Bijan, but this isn't my segment. This is yours.
Exactly.
The Jets. Okay, so no one fucking did anything.
Yes, because the Jets offense is the worst.
Brees Hall ran for 113, had 150 total.
But that's not 183, and he didn't lead his team in receiving yards as well.
No,
but I did originally think Bijan, but I did think Bijan originally just because, like, in watching that game, Bijan is so freaking good. I think he's the best running back in the NFL right now. Like, I don't really think it's
probably
close.
The best player in the NFL right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's close. Drake London also had a great game. He stepped out of bounds at the end of the half. 1 second left. If not for that, tough. But they won anyway, so I guess it didn't really matter. But yeah, I'm going to go Rico just because he put it together for 2 weeks straight. He played his former team in the Cowboys, kind of stuck it to him. Yep. They won the game, which is a big win for the Panthers to get them to 3-3. So I'm going to go with Rico Dowdle as my player of the week this week.
No, I like that pick. I think you can't go wrong with either.
No.
Also, Justin Fields threw for 283 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Cowboys.
Their defense is so bad.
Yikes. Threw for 47. 47 against the Broncos. That's insane.
You're making me feel bad about my pick, but I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, dude, stick to your guns, man. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, where am I going? Okay, my parlay of the week. Do you have yours? You want me to go first?
I do. Here, let me go first. And I was been one away the last 2 weeks of hitting this freaking parlay. Last week I missed T. Higgins. He got tackled, I think, as close as you possibly can to the end zone without scoring.
Hurt.
I actually think he scored. And they ran up to snap it real quick just to because they like the defense that the Packers had out there. But it was one of those ones where he's like on his back, the ball's on his chest, and his shoulders over the goal line. Fuck, that would have been fantastic. So here I did a little bit lighter one this week, and I'm a little bit nervous about it because the last 2 weeks I've had 4 different anytime touchdown parlays, either 3 or 4 legs, that have died because of Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had 6 touchdowns for the first 4 weeks. He did not score the last 2 weeks. And I was like, they play the Buccaneers. And I was like, I'm not going to put him in this week because
you should.
He has screwed me the last couple weeks. But then I thought to myself, for reverse psychology, if I don't put him in, he's going to score.
This guy.
So he's in
blender.
He's in the parlay this week. He is absolutely in the parlay this week.
What are the odds you got for him?
Minus 120.
Okay.
So I have
That's hilarious.
Minus 120. And the Bucs, they've been in high scoring games. They've been in some shootouts. So I kind of like the Lions going up against the Bucs. Yeah, that's also a great game. I have Ted McMillan against the Jets.
Again.
He had his first touchdown last week. I feel like the Panthers, a little bit of a takeoff. I know they played the Cowboys last week, bad defense, but that connection is going a little bit. So I'm going to go
Justin Fields
Ted McMillan
for
and
203 yards against the Cowboys. So what are we even talking about?
Yeah, it's true. Justin Jefferson is going to be my last one against the Eagles.
Oh, a 3.
Only 1 touchdown this year so far. I think he gets on the board. I don't really know who's going to start for Minnesota yet. I think it's going to be Carson Wentz again. But I'm going to go Justin Jefferson at plus. Now he was plus 115. So that gives you parlay odds of 964. I did a boost to get me to 1157.
If you do this on Hard Rock, it's plus 1018.
Okay, without the boost. So you basically, okay. You think you're cool. I get it.
No, I just giving the people what they want, you know. Mm-hmm. And my parlay of this week is just away because by the way, I just tailed yours. So nice. Thank you.
I do yours every week too.
Okay. Stephon Diggs. Missed my first leg against the Titans.
Okay.
Titans stink. Drake May's playing well. He's
Real
due
quick.
after having one get called back. What's up?
Do you buy into the because I think this is a real thing. Because I thought about putting Diggs into mine too. Do you buy into when a coach gets fired, the team comes out just angry and pissed off, and they always seem to play well the week a coach gets fired?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the Patriots aren't going to score.
It's true. It's true. I wanted to put Calvin Ridley in mine, but I was nervous about his injury.
Yeah, and just stay away from any Titans unless you're betting against them.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Diggs is my first pick. Second pick is DeAndre Swift against the Bears. Third,
he's on the Bears.
Or against the Saints. Sorry.
Okay.
Thanks, man. I needed that. Next is Tyler Warren against the Chargers. Yeah. He plays for the Colts. And third is George Pickens against the Commanders.
I love
CeeDee Lamb's back, so I'm assuming their best corner is going to be on CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens is going to run wild and maybe try to hurdle 4 people again.
Washington's defense isn't great either.
But that's plus 3,000.
Can I just say I love that George Pickens is no longer a Steeler because he's just hilarious.
He's hilarious.
And he's so fun to root for.
I mean, I hate the Cowboys, but yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah. I've had him in most of mine the last couple weeks because he just scores every freaking week, it seems like. He's having a great year. So
not last week, but he hurdled a few guys, and he tried to hurdle 2 guys in one play.
He had a touchdown last week. He had 9 for 168 and a touchdown. He went off. Stud.
Wow. Who'd they play? Oh, the
Panthers.
Okay, yeah. He had a touchdown last week. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, did you? Okay, good. Thanks for enlightening me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Anyway, Diggs, Swift, Warren, Pickens, plus 3,000.
I'm in.
Lotto.
I can't do Swift because it's not up yet, but I did the rest of them.
Perfect.
Love it.
Okay, let's do our draft. How we do last week?
Not good.
Great.
We both went 1 and 2. Brings my record to 8 and 10, and your record to 10 and 8. So we're 500 as a podcast. I had a nice 5-1 start and have completely tailed off. I'm 3 and 9.
What were our picks?
I had Lions plus 2.5, which lost. Broncos minus 7.5, which I still have no idea how that didn't hit. That Jets team is so bad. And then Patriots minus 3.5, which did hit. Then you had Seahawks plus 1.5, which was a win. You had the over 37.5 in the Steelers-Browns game, and that did not hit. It was it ended up at 31 or 32.
Really?
Yeah, it was 23-9 or something.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. And then you had Cowboys minus 3, and they lost outright to the Panthers. Still like that bet, though.
Awesome.
Still a fan. All right. So you are up because you won the previous week.
Let's see. Wow. They're pretty. Wow. Browns are favorites this week. That's insane.
Wild.
All right. Give me Patriots minus 7 against the Titans.
Yeah, that's a good one. Patriots minus 7. What are the odds on that, bad boy?
Easy. Minus 110.
All right. I'm going to take – I placed a couple already today. I'm going back to my strategy from last year where I saw them, I placed them. Give me I'm going to – at the same game, I'm going to take over 42.5 in that game.
I was looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's minus 102. Yeah, comm issues. I get it. I can hear myself. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Let's see. My next pick, I'm going to go Eagles -1.5 at -112 against the
Damn.
Vikings.
That was the other one I fucking had already. You bastard.
That was almost
I should
my
take
first
that one
pick.
first. I know, I should take that one first.
Yeah.
Because you already took one in that game. That was, see, poor. That's poor judgment on my part. All right, so Eagles -1.5, -112.
Mm-hmm.
We're having some comm issues over here, but we're back. All right.
Oh boy.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello. All right.
can hear
I'm
you.
gonna go. I know. I'm just being an asshole. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Panthers -1.5 against the Jets.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to stay away from all of that.
-112.
But I get it.
The Jets stink.
Yeah, they're so bad. It's
They
honestly,
stink.
we were texting about how there should be relegation in the NFL, and maybe that could be like an off-season topic.
Mm-hmm.
But the Jets need to be regulated? No, relegated. There it is. And regulated.
We need to regulate what they're doing.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah.
All right, I have one more pick, and I have no idea who I'm going to choose. You know what? Give me Seahawks -3 against the Texans
Okay, I like that.
at 10 p.m. on Monday night.
God, that
I
is
don't know
so
why
good.
they're doing this.
Dude, I know it's 9 for me, but still, that's way too fucking late. Like,
That's 9's a pretty good time.
I also hate the doubleheaders on Monday nights. I don't know why. They bother me.
Yeah. I mean, at least if one game's a blowout or one game's at halftime, that's like the only positive. Just put another 4 p.m. game. What are we?
I know, right? There's never enough 4 p.m. games, and then you have 2 Monday night games. Like, I don't fucking get it. But what do I know? All right, so I got last pick.
Playing games in Europe. I'm over it.
I kind of like the early. Like, I like the early morning, like waking up with a game on. But
that last game just turned me off on all that.
Yeah, that's just a shit game. All right, I'm gonna go Packers -6.5 against the Cardinals. That's my last pick.
I looked at that one.
And that's -115. Just because Packers didn't look great against the Bengals, but I just don't think I think the Cardinals are a mess right now, kind of like I talked about already. And I think they come in and show out against the Cardinals on the road. And it's under 7. So I kind of like it because if it was 7, I probably would have taken it. But it's 6.5, so I'm going to take it. And that's -115.
Cool. Read them off really quick.
All right, so Mike had Patriots -7 at -110, Eagles -1.5, -112, Seahawks -3 at -110, and I had Tennessee, New England over 42.5, -105, Panthers -1.5, -112, and Packers -6.5, -115. We're gonna do better this week. We're gonna go 6-0. I think last week I said I really liked our picks, and I was gonna parlay them all together. So I complete misread last week. We went
Good thing.
2-4.
Did you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Oof. Okay. This is the week. Follow us at Traveling Athlete Pod on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Athlete Pod on Twitter. And Brian is betting Bengals money on Thursday. So if you're listening to this on Friday, you'll know if Brian lost or won.
I did take them 5.5 plus 5.5 too. So I took them both ways.
Okay. Well,
double up.
You'll know if Brian lost all of his money or not.
I'll probably break even.
I love the confidence.
Probably what it'll be. Next week, NBA. It's a little NBA talk as we get ready for NBA season.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to do that now or?
It's up to you, or we can wait till next week. It's up to you.
Well, the season starts. Yeah, we'll do it next week. I'm picking. So really quick. I'll preface this again next week, but I'm a Wizards fan. Brian's a Bulls fan, and both those teams stink. And it's tough to follow the NBA when your team is tanking every year, or in Brian's case, not good enough to make the playoffs, but not bad enough to get a lottery pick.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I'm picking a team for Brian to bet a futures on whether it's an over/under win total, championship ring, whatever
We're
he
doing it
wants.
all. We're doing it all.
Okay, he's placing a significant amount of money so he can stay invested.
Yeah.
So we can talk NBA as well.
Not a $20 bet, not a $25 bet future. Yeah.
A mortgage.
Nah, probably not a mortgage. Mortgages are expensive right now, my friend.
A significant bet.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It will be significant so he can pay his mortgage. And
there you go.
Watch the NBA. So,
yes.
All right, we'll be back next week. Brian?
Peace. It's fun.
Oh, shit. We got to do it again, dude. Left the lens cap on.